Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and today we are going to take a look at my February reads and how I set up my reading journal and also how I set up the month of March in my reading journal as well. So this is my cover page for February. It came right after the last book I read in January, and I read 4 books this month. Here they are right here. And I have a little quote. These stickers, I think just these two, are from Mochi Bujo here on YouTube. So I got a few of her stickers and they worked really well for this spread. So I went for like an amethyst color scheme because I'm trying to do the birthstones of each month as kind of a theme of how I decorate each month. So yeah, if you see anything that you like, I'll try to find it and link it for you. I'm kind of planning on doing like a stationery favorites video at least. So a lot of these things are from Amazon and Sticky Club and, like I said, Hedda here on YouTube, and I think that's pretty much it. Just a disclaimer again, when I flip through my book spreads of the books that I read this month, there are spoilers in the text, so please don't read my writing if you haven't read these books yet, or if you're planning to, especially this first one because that one just came out recently. So yes, just be careful. The first book that I read in February was House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas, and as the world probably knows, this is the third and final book, at least in Bryce's story of this series. So this one was okay. I still gave it a 4-star. It wasn't my favorite. I think the first one is my ultimate favorite for sure, but you know, it was an entertaining, good time. I don't really know what else to say about it, but yeah, we were kind of all over the place again in this one. Then I read a little book called Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Bazterrica, I think is how you say her last name. I'm not sure. I've seen this book around Barnes & Noble and stuff when I go, and I think a few people on YouTube that I watched read this book as well. And I think this one is gonna be my like favorite pick for February because it's stuck with me so much, but it is really disturbing and really gross. It's about a cannibalist society, if you didn't know. So definitely trigger warnings with this one if you plan to read it, but it definitely made me think, and I liked exploring those kinds of themes. But there was also warning some animal cruelty in this book as well, which I absolutely hate reading about, watching stuff about. It's worse to me than anything really. So I honestly took a star off of it for that scene alone because it wasn't necessary, I don't think. But anyway, it definitely made me really emotional and just like, I don't know, it just stuck with me. So I think I'm putting it as like my best book of February because I think it was like the best book out of the ones that I read. But yeah, it was a time. It was a lot. Then I read the sequel to The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, which is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. This one I liked as well, but I don't think I liked it as much as the first one. But I really like how the two main characters contrast with each other really well. And it was, again, an entertaining read and a good story, but it was a little bit slower for me than the first one was. And then the last book I read in February was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, and this one again is really popular, kind of blew up last year. A lot of people really liked it. I also gave it a 4 stars. I think every book this month I gave a 4. Yeah. None of them really hit the 5-star perfection mark for me this month, but I did like all of them, so that's good at least. I listened to this one on audiobook because I heard that it was kind of a cool audiobook because there's like a podcast involved. So that was kind of cool, and it definitely like caught my attention and kept it. I didn't love the ending. I didn't love some things about it. I mean, you can read this if you want to figure that out. But overall, I liked it and it definitely kept my attention. So that is all the books that I read in February, and now we are going to set up my cover page for March. So this cover page theme is aquamarine because that's the birthstone for March. And I'm going to start with stamping my March title with these stamps from Journal Say, and then I'm going to rip each letter out so they're on like a separate piece of paper, which I haven't done before, so I think it turned out kind of cute. So most of the stuff that I'm going to be using is either from Stationery Pal or Journal Say. I did like a huge shopping spree on both those websites, and this is the first time I ever bought anything from them, and I like couldn't stop. So their stuff is pretty good. And then I'm just gonna lay out my composition, just lay out my stuff before I glue it all down. This is what I usually do just to make sure it looks okay before I put anything permanently in place. So these water stickers are really cool because they are stickers, so they're kind of nice. And then this little sticky note is from Stationery Pal. And then I took this book of love poems. This is from Barnes & Noble. They were giving these out for free during Christmas to like members. So I found a poem about like the tides and the water. So I thought that fit because I had some watery vibes in this spread. And now I'm going to take glue tape and just start gluing everything down and sticking everything down. So on that cat sticky note, that's also where I'm going to write the books down that I read that month. So I usually give myself a space to do that somewhere on the page. Then in a second here, you'll see me flip through a little sticker book, again, also from Stationery Pal. And I found this cute like aquamarine sea glass sticker almost, so I thought that was perfect to add to this spread. So you'll see it here just now. It's really cute, and again, it's the perfect color. So I put that on there, and then in a little bit I'm also gonna put some washi tape down and start doing those kind of details. So the washi tape is on the right there. Again, it's kind of a blue-green color. And this washi tape was interesting because I've never used it before, and it had like a paper backing to it, so you had to like tear the backing off before you could put it down. So that was a little frustrating, but it's okay. And then I started gluing my March title down with a glue stick just because they were a little bit tiny to use glue tape on. So I stick those down and then finish with putting the sticky note down as well. And then I'm gonna start adding, like I said, washi tape and then also some stickers for like final details. So I don't really know where I'm gonna put the stickers at this point. I kind of just move them around until I'm happy with where they are and how they look, and if it's like pleasing to my eye and like the overall composition of the page, then I just stick them wherever. So I'm using these like little sky stickers, which are really cute, and I use a couple of these around the pages as well, and you can see me peel off the backing of the washi tape right there. So I thought the March side, the right side, needed something on the bottom and also the top, so I add some more washi tape eventually to both sides just to balance it out a little bit. This sticker sheet here is from Sticky Club, and I mean, not sponsored obviously, but I really like this service. It's like a subscription, and they use artists that are maybe not as known from like Instagram and who have their own websites and kind of get their art out there with these sticker packs. So I think it's really cool because you can learn more about the artists and get to use their really cool artwork as stickers in all your stuff. So I love them so much. It's so much fun. So I use some of those, and then just for finishing touches, put again some more washi tape and some more cloud stickers around as well. Then this is from my own sticker collection. Most of these are from Amazon. So the finishing touch is this little butterfly. And that's pretty much it. The spread is pretty much done. So here is a final look at my March cover spread. I really like how this turned out. I love the color scheme, the beachy vibes, but also like the spring vibes. Love this little guy. So I am actually on track to read 4 books this month, so hopefully I will make it so we can like perfectly fill in this little sticky note here. So my next video will be setting up the March spreads for the books that I read in March. I didn't get to filming these February ones, but I will try to film my March ones and then my April cover spread next. So I'm just kind of trying to get caught up so we can be on the month that it actually is in the world. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving a like to the video and leaving a comment if you want. And I hope you have a great rest of the month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!